What's up and welcome to the Sam Dracula channel, a Charlotte Hornets fan channel. And pardon me if I'm looking at my phone a lot because it is trade deadline day. We are an hour past the deadline. Stuff is still happening. Just a little bit ago, Reggie Jackson. Let me just show you. Hold on. The newest Hornet is soon going to be a former Hornet. The Charlotte Hornets and guard Reggie Jackson. This is Corner Shams. Hornets and guard Reggie Jackson are likely to agree to a contract buyout. Jackson will be among top point guards on the open market and will prioritize contending. Not happening here. Hornets set to play younger players down stretch. About damn time. Come on, man. About damn time. Let me back up first. I want to say thank you to Jalen and thank you to Mason. Right? If you're a Sixers fan or a Clippers fan and you come across this video, let's start with Mason Plumlee. You guys are getting a really hard worker and legitimately the best player on this team this season. Let me explain, right? May sound crazy, but it's the reason the Hornets are so bad this year. So many injuries. Mason Plumlee is one of two players to have played in every single game, and he's been extraordinarily consistent, if not better, on a night-to-night basis. Mason Plumlee brought it regularly, and you can't say that about a lot of the guys on this team. Again, one of the reasons the Hornets are having such a bad year, not because of Mason Plumlee, because a lot of other guys weren't available or bringing it. Like Big Mace brought it, but you're getting a dude who's like really coming to his own, 32 years old, with the left hand. Like, you're gonna enjoy the left-handed jumpers. I'm really gonna miss those. I'm gonna miss the Flight 24 calls by Eric Collins. I'm gonna miss the reverse dunks and the Nikola Plumlee dimes. The Clippers are getting a really solid NBA rotational big, right? He was starting for the Hornets. That's an L. I like Mason Plumlee. He's not a starting center, right? A lot of guys started for the Hornets that shouldn't be starting. That's why, again, the Hornets are as bad as they were this year, or are this year. And to get Reggie Jackson in return, again, a guy who they're going to buy out, free Reggie, and get a second-round pick in 2028, you know, that's a win. That's a win. I take those. The win's a win, right? Mason Plumlee's not part of the long-term plans. And going back to the tweet, and the hope is that this opens up runway for Mark Williams and Nick Richards to continue to play more and start and learn and improve to get ready for next season and beyond. I love it. I love everything about it. The other trade, Sixers fans, you're getting Jalen McDaniels, might be the gem of the developmental system under this current Mitch Kupchak era. Homie was a second-round pick, bounced back and forth between Greensboro and Charlotte, like the G League team in Greensboro, as developed into a guy who can play multiple positions, defend multiple positions. He's a really good shooter. He's not like a fantastic defender, but he can step out and defend, you know, at the point of attack. He can help on the weak side. Like, Jalen McDaniels has, even he's 25, right? But I think he still has a lot of upside left in him. And playing in that Sixers team in a really specific role, like kind of like Mason was, he's overextended. He was overextended here in Charlotte as a starter, as a high rotation guy. He's not that. He's more of a 9th, 10th man. And in Philly, he's going to thrive in that role. If you need to call on him, if he needs to step up and play some significant minutes, he can do that. Don't get me wrong. But I'm excited for him and Mason potentially playing in the playoffs. Like, Mason's been there before, right? Jalen McDaniels being in the playoffs, I'm going to be like rooting for Philly now. I wouldn't be doing that otherwise. No shots, but like, why? Why would I care about Philadelphia? Nah, I got something, you know, when the Hornets aren't in the playoffs, I'll have a team to root for. I'll be rooting for Jalen out there in Philadelphia. Like Mason, Jalen was the other player that played in every single game. Mason Plumlee, Jalen McDaniels played in every single game for the Hornets this year, and they're both gone. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy how that works out. But they're smart moves. Jalen's an unrestricted free agent. It was doubtful he'd return, given an option, a full field of options to choose from. Why would he come back here? So getting something for him and multiple second-round picks, not too bad. So this is the ESPN article. Tybalt to the Blazers, McDaniels to the Sixers. So yeah, McDaniels and Sixers getting McDaniels, Hornets getting multiple second-round picks. Don't know what that means, but I'll take it. And then Hornets also getting Zvi Mikhailuk. So that's cool. Eric Collins is going to have fun with him. It's gonna be fun to hear Eric Collins call this dude every day, every game. The real value in this trade isn't him. If he turns out to be something, he can shoot. He can shoot the ball. So that's cool, right? But the real value are those multiple second-round picks, right? As you saw today, as those things were being dashed out across the league to every single team. And this dude's been in the league 4 years. He's played for 5 teams, now 6 teams. You know what I mean? Like, let's keep expectations low with him. If he turns out to be something great, he's a free agent in the summer. Bring him back. Who knows? Low risk, the lowest of risks with him. But again, I think the real value in McDaniels deal are those multiple second rounders and the lottery ticket on Mekhi Luke, right? On Mekhi Luke, excuse me. Because again, unrestricted free agent, McDaniels could have walked for free in the summer like Malik Monk did. Like, we don't want that. So I put this on Twitter, but I just want to reiterate it here. The Hornets acquiring draft capital without any long-term salary cap commitments and opening up play time for Mark Williams. It's a small W. It'd be a capital W if they traded Kelly Oubre. But that's a whole different thing. The deadline's done. We know what this team looks like the rest of the way. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments what deal didn't happen that you wish happened. What deal happened that you wish didn't happen. Let me know down below. My Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is in the description. Let's go Hornets. Let's go Wembanyama. Yo, bottom 3 for Wemby. Make it happen. I think they moved closer to that than away from it, which is ideal. That also makes it a small W. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. I've been Sam. You've been great. Peace.